Hello, it's Cardiac Champagne here. This episode is entitled The Night of the Oscars. We'll be looking at the Academy Awards and also last year's Oscars. So open a big box of popcorn and a bottle of champagne. We'll also be looking at 2014 Oscar winner and also profiling this year Oscar nominations, including looking at movies. Now, one of the movies that dominated the Oscars this year was a remake of Frankenstein. Now, this is a dark tale and it's a bad movie, and I wouldn't recommend you to watch it. But actress won the Oscar for Best Actress, but she's a bad...
The world is ours.
The female actress who plays Frankenstein creation is actress known as Emma Stone. She starred in the Disney's adaptation of Cruella. She's not a good actress. The Frankenstein movie is bad and has a bad title called Poor Things, which knocks you off guard. If it's a Frankenstein remake, that's an odd title. It's set in London, England, but was set in mainland Europe, and Emma Stone's character gets married and her husband takes her to Europe, where she ends up working in a brothel. If that's not bad enough, that's badly distasteful, and I would definitely not recommend this movie. If you want to be shocked and offended, when awake she becomes intimate with men but has a mind of a child and behaves like an infant child. It's a bad movie, badly distasteful. The love scenes are dramatic and of an explicit nature. No, you will be offended. You'll be offended by the movie's explicit scenes. She works in a brothel. So let's move on to another movie which dominated the Oscars, which is Oppenheimer. Now, that movie is good because it's all about the atomic bomb. But Oppenheimer caused a lot of controversy. Also, of the reason of the world, because in the Hindu version they made a lot of heavy edits, something about a scandalous love scene. Well, I've not watched the film, but a lot of money was spent on the production and it dominated the Academy Awards. So let's have a quick sneak peek.
Imagine a future, and our imaginings horrify us. Won't fear it, and they won't understand it.
And winning an Academy Award. Most of the actors and actresses who are nominated are not worth their weight in gold. They're bad actors, and I definitely wouldn't nominate them. I definitely would not give them an Academy Award. But on a lighter note, let's look at the glitz and the glamour. Now, Vanity Fair dominates the Academy Awards. They hold the red carpet with big gold writing with the name Vanity Fair on. Not to mention Bazaar magazine does an in-depth coverage of the Academy Awards. Now, I saw something which caught my eye. It reminded me when the supermodel Naomi Campbell fell down on the catwalk in front of all the photographers and the paparazzi when she was modelling a Vivienne Westwood dress, big clunky shoes on. Well, this is like a recreation of it. It's not a celebrity wearing a red dress, but just feast your eyes on.
That's smile, that's right here. And as you walk, that's right here, big smile. Look up. Oh. That's all right. Shake it off.
That's right.
Why not open a bottle of champagne and drink from a champagne glass? And now let's move on to Best Supporting Actress of 2024. Now this one took me by surprise, so let's have a look at the nominations and who won.
The Oscar goes to Devine
For so long, I've always wanted to be different. And now I realize I just need to be myself. And Ron Van Loo, I thank you. When I was the only Black girl in that class, when you saw me and you told me I was enough, and when I told you I don't see myself, you said, that's fine. We're going to forge our own path. You're going to lay a trail for yourself.
That blonde hair definitely suited her, and she definitely was not a dumb blonde. I like the word gal, that black gal. Also admire myself using that direct phrase, 1920s and 1930s slang, the word gal. Brought a smile to my face. I never heard of that actress before, she's unknown, but that blonde hair suited her skin complexion. I think the Oscars and the Academy Awards are dominated by too many dumb blonde actresses, all of them with the peroxide blonde, which doesn't suit the trashy and bad class acts. But this actress was good, and it's nice to see a woman of colour, black female actresses getting representation. Definitely would give her the Oscar, and she's worth the weight in gold, so that's good. It's not easy for black actresses to get recognition at the Oscars and the Academy Awards. I found on some actresses that managed to catch the panel's eye at the Oscars and won an Oscar. Let's take a look. These black female actresses are very strong and good in the acting performances, and it would be badly biased not to give them the Oscar. So feast your eyes on this.
Thank you, Academy, for putting me with the hottest talent in Alabama, the state of Alabama. Thank you, Steven Spielberg, for taking my life. Thank you. I'm sorry.
You see that celebrity couple sat in the audience? Yes, it was Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. That took me by surprise. But it was a pleasant one. I mean, that was good. Them giving their support to Viola Davis. She deserved that Oscar. I definitely would give her the Academy Award. Now that was good. And also I found some interesting film footage about the Grammys. Now I watch the Grammys. Type of music is not to my liking, and not my genre. I prefer things that are more sophisticated and more posh. But some of the things have grabbed my eyes. So maybe next month I may do a little entertainment video reel focusing on a snippets from the Grammys. That you will like that, and also snippets from the Golden Globes. Now Golden Globes, my heart is always set on the Golden Globes. All the big Hollywood actors turn up to the Golden Globes, and it's underneath the Oscars, but it's good. It has an audience, and all the glitz and glamour comes. Money's no object on the Golden Globes. I don't spend that as much on it as the Oscars, but it's really breathtaking. So I'm definitely going to do a video on that. If you want to stay notified, then just click the notification bell. But please subscribe to my channel. That's all I want. So enjoy the rest of this program. Why not apply some makeup to give you that cardiac champagne glow and watch the night of the Oscars? Now, I want to go back to the year 2014. This Oscar nomination took me by surprise. The actress known as Julia Roberts was nominated that year. She starred in the movie in Pretty Woman alongside the actor Richard Gere. She also starred in a movie known as Sleeping with the Enemy. It'd be biased to give her an Oscar, but you're expected to win Oscar ceremony is biased anyway. Now, another actress that dominated the Oscars that year was the Hunger Game actress that played Katniss, and she also starred in the X-Men. So take a look and you'll be surprised who actually won. It's a shock to the system.
I'm honored to salute the exceptional performances given by the 5 outstandingly talented women nominated for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Three of them are first-time nominees. All of them are absolutely stunning. Here are the nominees: Jennifer Lawrence, American Hustle; Lupita Nyong'o, 12 Years a Slave; Julia Roberts, August Osage County. And the Oscar goes to Lupita Nyong'o.
Thank you to the Academy for this incredible recognition. It doesn't escape me for one moment that so much joy in my life is thanks to so much pain in someone else's. And for Solomon, thank you for telling her story and your own. That no matter where you're from, your dreams are valid. Thank you.
Still drinking my glass of cold champagne. This gold bottle for the Academy Award. Now, won her Academy Award for starring in the movie called 12 Years a Slave. Now, that's a good film based on a true life story. So let's take a look.
The Master Shaw's plantation.
You admit it?
Yes, freely. And you know why? I got this from Mrs. Shaw. Mrs. Epps won't even grab me no soap to clean with. I stink so much to make myself gag. 500 pounds of cotton, day in, day out, more than any man here. And for that I will be clean. That's all I ask. This here, what I went to Shaw's for.
The Academy Awards also have a new segment called The Memorial. Remember Tina Turner? Now, she starred in a science fiction movie named Mad Max with the Australian actor known as Mel Gibson. Well, the movie seems a bit outdated, but they've upgraded it with that gloss. It's called Digitally Remastered. So I wanted to have a look at this because it's a shock, really. It's really nice going back in time and looking at things which are retro. And my sister's a huge fan of Tina Turner. So this segment is dedicated to my big sister. Eyes for her. So feast your eyes on this.
You think I don't know the law? Wasn't it me who wrote it? And I say that this man has broken the law. Right or wrong? We had a deal. And the law says, bust the deal, face the wheel.
Bust the deal and face the wheel.
That day is all filled in the air. And I wonder when we are ever looking for something.
Tina Turner. So let's go back in time. One of the other breathtaking performances was a single called Proud Mary. Now, on no stage, a performer took centre stage at the Oscars. All the glitz and glamour of the gold and the champagne, the big shoulder pads, like a scene from Dynasty. It's a really good performer. Don't want to underrate it, but I wanted to judge. So feast your eyes on it. Tina Turner was a real drama queen. Every time she performed Proud Mary, she really did a good dramatization. If you think I should have a nervous breakdown on stage. Now, that unknown stage performer did a good tribute to Tina Turner, and that gold shimmer really suited her. She had a natural sheen and gloss to her hair, looked nice, and she carried the costume well. The downside is she showed too much booty. That's not for me, that's badly distasteful. And it can even offend men as well. That's why most of it I did edit out. Not for your eyes, I'm afraid. Just touching up my champagne glow. What do you think of my glasses? Like the if you do, tick like and subscribe. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now we bring us to the next segment. Now, 2 years ago there was a movie release at the cinema called Harriet Tubman. It's a factual, real life story about a slave who started to rebel and started like the abolition. Really good. It's a factual drama, and the lead actress, on Behold to Me, is actually a stage performer in the United States, and she gave a breathtaking performance at the Oscars, the Academy Awards, of one of the leading soundtracks from the film. Now, I wanted to hear it. Brace yourself, it's really good. It's orchestrated. It's got a good male backing vocal, which is very distinctive. You can hear it on the tape. So what I've done, I've merged two films together. The first is took from the stage performer's video, the official video for the film. And the second and last scene is actually taken from the Academy Awards ceremony. What I done, I edited and merged the two tapes together. If you like my editing style, and please comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All you have to do is click the subscribe button. Subscribe to Cardiac Champagne. Alright, enjoy the film.
For the promised land,
You got to be miles away. Fear is your enemy. Whoa, easy now.
I'm gonna be free or die.
You have made it 100 miles to freedom all by yourself. Name to mark your freedom.
Harriet Tubman. Anytime. If I'm free, I made up my mind I'm going back when trouble comes.
You ain't more than 5 feet.
Why you back here? It ain't safe.
I come to get you. I made it tell me what I can't do.
gonna leave you.
Everywhere is looking for you.
Mean people.
Her at the stake.
I would give every last drop of blood in my veins until. Ready? With my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders.
Oh, I got eyes. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. A river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to enter? Gonna keep on keeping on. Before the sun begins, you know I got a made up mind, and I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to enter. Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what surrounds the bed might be hard to face as I'm alone. And I just might fail, but Lord knows I try. So it's
prepare a place for you.
Did you see the real Harriet Tubman at the end? Super glossy. She had little pigtails. I used to have that hairstyle when I was at secondary school. Really good. That's a real photograph of the real Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman, the movie, is really good, breathtaking. It's a true life story, a factual account. She, as a black female heroine, role model for women, she's strong. What she done in the slave trade, a contribution to the abolition of slavery, is astounding. It needs to be remembered in history, not just black history. Very good. I like the photo, the portrait of her. Remind me of myself with them little pigtails. The part in the front of the hair. My younger days. This last and final clip represents diversity within the Oscars, which is unheard of. Up until now, the Oscars has been dominated by white male and female actors. Other actors of other racial backgrounds don't get a look in and don't get a recognition. But this on as a shock to the system because it identifies with the subject of racial diversity. Now this to me is a comedy spoof. I couldn't keep a straight face when I watched it, and I wanted to show you it. I hope you see the humorous side of it, but lip sealed. It's about the movie scores. You know, most of them are orchestrated by a symphony orchestra. Other ones are soundtracks. I mean, The Bodyguard had a soundtrack, and also all action movies, the Stallone movies, all of them have a soundtrack. Put to promote the film and to illustrate the action. Well, take a look at this and make sure your ears are receptive. And to me, it got me in stitches. It's hilarious. I wanted to judge.
Tonight, we've had the pleasure of seeing performances of this year's best original songs. Once again, here are the nominees. Applause from Tell It Like a Woman, music and lyric by Diane Warren. Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, music and lyric by Lady Gaga and Bloodpack. Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Music by Thames, Rihanna, Ryan Coogler, and Ludwig Göransson. Lyric by Thames and Ryan Coogler. Natu Natu from RRR, music by M.M. Keeravani, lyric by Chandra Bose. This Is a Life by Ryan Lott, David Byrne, and Mitski. Lyric. Ready? Ooh! RRR!
Chandra Bose originally earned a degree for electrical and electronics engineering, and Keeravani lists John Williams as one of his musical influences.
I grew up listening to the Carpenters, and now here I am with the Oscars. There was only one wish on my mind. Police and my families. RRR has to win. Pride of every Indian. And Arians Films for making this possible. Love you all. Thank you.
Bollywood's invading the Oscars. What happened to that Bhangra beat? That Bhangra beat, man. the act put a smile on my face. You have to laugh. He grew up on the Carpenters. I mean, that is funny. What happened to the Bhangra beat? That Bhangra beat. It just represents racial diversity within the Oscars, that's all. And I thought it was good. That's why I brought it to your attention. I hope you like my presentation. Hey, take a look at this. Look at my Bengal tiger. Hey, look. Hey, little kitty. She's from Bengal. Big tiger kitty. That concludes the night of the Oscars. So I hope you like my video presentation. And please click the notification bell. You'll be notified when I post my next video. Now, I've already pre-recorded a video clip, which I'm going to post next week. And I've imported 3 US dramas. And the second one is going to be a shock to your system. So please stay tuned to my channel. Kodak Champagne is going to say goodbye. And watch my outro. See you in the next video. Bye.